What's up, guys? This is going to be analysis of Mango versus Plup losers finals of Smash Summit 9 that just happened yesterday. I'm super excited to take a look at it. I have not watched this in depth, but I actually did watch the VOD earlier when I was eating lunch. And there were definitely a few interesting things that I noticed, but I think like nitpicking and finding the little things that kind of swung things into Plup's favor is going to be really interesting. For those of you who don't know, this set was a 3-1 in Plup's favor. Usually when I analyze for Mango, it's from the perspective of Mango just kind of demolishing the other person, or sometimes an intense Game 5 set against like Zane or something like that. But usually Mango is the one winning. So it'll be interesting to kind of point out the things that Plup was doing to counter Mango, and also still pointing out the things that Mango was doing well. I do talk about the stages, but I've done enough Mango analysis where I've talked about how he likes to start on Battlefield against Sheik, and I'm not going to necessarily go into the pros and cons of all of that. But I think it's a decent stage for both of them, and we could kind of just get into this. Top platform position for Sheik, side platform position for Falco. I'm looking to get control of the ground here, probably not going to try to attack to the top platform, unless I do like a short hop off up air or something to try and poke him as I'm moving down to the ground. Mango's going to do a nair, trying to call him out for like shield dropping or something like that. They're both just jockeying for position to the ground here. Since he did something kind of preemptive, Plup was able to just move down and hit Mango for doing that. Not that big of a deal. Okay, but it is a big deal, I will say. It's very similar. This is really funny. When I play Kirby against Fox or Falco, I try to get them to a percent where my up tilt starts to knock down. And there are definitely like percentages that matter in every matchup, but this is definitely one where you really want to knock space animals out of their crouch cancel percent if you're the Sheik. And you also want to just stop them from being able to ASDI down as well. So the higher percent you get them, the better and better and better it is going to be for you. Your neutral just changes completely. So we see. So one thing that I do talk about quite a bit is how you shouldn't really chase to the side platform like Mango did here. But Mango is kind of the exception to that. Somehow he gets away with a lot of little things. I think there's a lot of different variants in his drift and shine timing after full hops and stuff like that, which make it kind of difficult to predict these sorts of things, because at the end of the day, you actually are reading as the person shielding on the side platform. But you can usually cover the same kind of space with the same kind of shield drop aerials or shield grabs, stuff like that. So I wouldn't generally suggest attacking on the side platforms, but occasionally Mango's successful at it. So you could do a lot of hard callouts that get you a good amount of damage, but I would not suggest it for like the average person who's watching this trying to learn from it. And obviously Mango getting kind of reversal from that situation is going to be telling of like why you shouldn't do that. Now this is the first real instance we've seen. He did a take laser double jump out of the air. He did a take laser dash forward and then forward tilt. Could have been an attempted dash attack, but regardless, it doesn't necessarily matter. Take laser forward tilt is very good in the matchup, and he did it extremely quickly. Also, dashing in on the laser startup to get close enough to him that the forward tilt was going to hit was very, very good recognition. Getting the knockdown right there, being a little slow on the tech chase, which was okay. Ambiguous DI right there made it very difficult for him. The one thing that I think Mango did really well, not the one thing, but one thing that I think Mango did really well over the course of the set was comboing outwards and sharking below Sheik. He always pushes out and maintains this position of like having Sheik in the corner when he's able to off of punishes. A lot of people try to just combo down onto the side platform and go for reads all the time, but it really doesn't work that frequently. You see side platform position here. Mango just got hit the last time he jumped up. So now he's in what I like to call off center. I've talked about this position a lot. Here is center stage. I would say that this is about center stage right here, this little box. And he's off center, so like run off fair or run off needle is not going to hit Mango while he's standing here. So Mango's looking to shoot a laser to pressure the landing or hit Plup out of the air and directly combo. So he shoots laser into dash dance, tries to pressure the landing, doesn't quite get it, right? That's the situation we just saw. Great awareness in the scramble to shield there for Mango, able to shine out a shield. This is something that Plup does very well throughout the course of the set too, is recognizing when Falco is above and being able to attack with either full hop nair or full hop up air, and just being able to anti-air Falco as he's coming. I should say air to air. Okay, nice pressuring with the aerials here. She can actually, I believe, react while they're in the air here. I'm pretty sure if you jump, if it was like a regular get up, you just drop down fair, and if it's a roll in, or a regular get up or a roll to the right, you just fair, and then you can just back air this. I do think that crouching would probably be a little bit better there. But man, Plup's corner pressure is so solid. If you watch Plup versus Magi, which is another Sheik versus Falco set that happened at this tournament, it is insanely hard to get past him. And he does these reactive bears on the side B as well, which is really, really difficult to get past. Plup's reactions are just so good. And then the position of the up B right there made it essentially impossible for Mango to get past this back air. I don't think he could have gone to ledge. Yeah, no, he was below the stage. So yeah, just able to cover that space like that. Good stuff. Plup using the platforms. Mango chasing a bit, but able to get a trade and using his low percent to get that trade and actually have it work out for him. Chasing a bit, but that's okay. Yeah, so this is something that Sheiks really shouldn't be doing terribly often unless they 100% have the space. These are like terrible needles by Plup, to be honest with you. Essentially, this gives Falco an opportunity. When you jump up at all, when you're on the side platform, you give Falco an opportunity to take space. And that's generally not something that you want to do, obviously, because then you kind of lose initiative. So, like, Plup should recognize that since Mango is already center stage, what you generally don't want to do against people is try to attack their immediate center position because people can change it so quickly in Melee. And you see Mango change his center position to be right here instead, and then he's able to aggress on Plup. And another reason why this is so bad is that Plup is at such a high percent that this is going to actually mean that it's a meaningful edge guard when this happens. Good lasers by Mango, regular get up should take the stock, yeah. So that's just encroaching on space when you see a Sheik jumping on the side platform. If a Sheik is shielding on the side platform or standing still on the side platform, it can be a lot more difficult. And if you back off, Sheik definitely can jump up and threaten the needles that shoot at about this angle. It's not that big of a threat because you can back off, but it's very hard for you to cross that middle zone without having to deal with that. But since Mango was so close, he was able to take the space very effectively and actually end the stock. You'll see Plup do a lot of this either run up or like wave dash or walk up tilt to corner pressure against Falco, and it's very hard to deal with. He mixes it in with a lot of different jab timings as well that tries to just throw his opponent off balance. It doesn't quite work there because Mango just ran past him. Mango spacing very well on the top platform. Yeah, see, like Mango does a short hop shine here, and it like almost seems like Plup was going to be able to get some sort of punish, so he shield drops immediately, but Mango just jumps directly over him. The fair doesn't hit. Pressuring the landing, calling out the backwards movement into the corner. The Nair laser forward smash, not directly working, but that's okay. So right here, it's actually really interesting. If Mango had actually reacted with a slightly faster option, like Shine, actually Shine is like the only option that I'm really thinking of, because up tilt would actually be very comparable. I'm pretty sure Falco down smash comes out frame 6 and up tilt comes out frame 4. He could have even potentially done up tilt here, but using what I really want to hit on is using Shine on the ground when you're reacting is really, really important because it gives you more time to react. The less time your move has on startup, the more time you have to react, which is why you see a lot of Falco players try to whiff punish or just kind of scramble or react to things with short hop aerials. But when you really think about it, like short hop down air takes 10 frames and short hop nair takes 9 frames, which really cuts into the amount of time that you have to react as opposed to Shine, which just happens immediately, right? So what I'm looking at here, I'm just going to go frame by frame and see if Mango actually did have the reaction because he put himself in the correct position, right? So if we see the startup of the down smash, yep, this is the startup of the down smash and the shield is not up yet. So Mango actually could have just shined this based on his reaction time, but unfortunately it doesn't go for that quick of an option. Okay, decent stuff. Forward smash, no Omstatech. I actually think that Plup would have been dead if he Omstatech there, so that was actually really good of him not to do that sort of thing. And Mango with a very consistent edge guard. Make sure, if you guys are watching this to learn from the Falco perspective, or from really like a Falco or Fox perspective, or most characters, grabbing the ledge when Sheik is off stage like this, and then doing this regular get up time to beat the poof is very, very, very good and really important to do. So we see Mango moving a bit. Some smart plays, moving through the up tilts like I was talking about before. Another situation like I was talking about where Falco goes above, but Plup being able to challenge with these full hop and up airs and nairs. And I've talked about this before in previous analysis, but if you guys are watching for the first time, one of my Sheik versus Falco analysis, the person who has lower percent here is going to come out on top of the trade almost every single time. So Plup is able to like kind of pressure the ground and use like frame advantage right there. That works out. Just look at this really quick. Mango trying to zone out center stage with back airs. I actually really like that a lot. Encroaching space again, though, from Plup and actually able to get close enough to do a forward tilt. Auto cancel nair out of shield. Mango didn't react very well to this. You actually can react to this happening, and Mango set the reaction point with this laser, sees that this is happening, and what he should do is either He can actually dash dance with punish with down air, or you can auto cancel back air immediate, or you can actually late back air this as well. I'm not sure if you can punish the auto cancel back air with grab. I think you can, but it's difficult. But yeah, so those are kind of the options that you want to do once you see Sheik doing this. And since he did the laser to dash back, which is a great option at this spacing, he should have been prepared for an option like this, to be honest with you. And he tries, maybe he was trying to dash down air at a certain timing and he just didn't quite get it. And instead he did like this pivot down air, which is a little unfortunate. But that's kind of the concept. Oh, so this wave dash, this forward tilt from Plup here is usually meant to call out either exactly what Mango did with this wave dash backwards, or if you do like a back air out of shield, see how he moves forward here? It actually would have probably aligned to where this forward tilt is beating it. So usually it's there to beat an auto cancel back air out of shield, which is what a lot of Falcos try to contest with out of shield right there. But Mango playing a little bit smarter doing the wave dash, but still getting caught by kind of the same option that's covering the same space, which is a bit unfortunate. More corner pressure, Mango using full hop to get out of the side, out of the corner, sorry. I actually really like the use of forward throw in this situation when Sheik's above 37%. She gets knocked down on DI away. You can actually hard cover this tech in place. Mango does a laser to kind of soft cover. He could have gotten laser into shine or laser into down smash if he did actually react right here. But yeah, you can hard cover that and then generally still use frame advantage afterwards. Shield pressure on the back of the shield, but a very nice nair out of shield for Plup. Ball space laser forward tilt, very unfortunate with Falco's head. And then, yeah, kind of a bad ledge dash there, but good corner pressure from Plup as well with a well-timed forward air. Mango using the invincibility to actually pressure the side platforms, which is obviously a time where you kind of can do it. Mango execution testing right here, calling out either like a bad ledge dash or like a lazy option from the ledge, and it just kind of works out. I feel like a lot of top players get away with those kind of tests. Mango not getting thrown off balance by this jab, by the way. A lot of people would get screwed up by this jab. Mango's one of the best people in the world at paying attention when they're moving forward, knowing what his what the threats are at certain timings and being able to move out of them. So that was very, very good by Mango. If I'm not mistaken, he does get tripped up by those things in the future, in future games, though. So that'll be something for us to look out for. And jab grab was the option instead of jab forward tilt or up tilt or full hop or anything like that. So that's kind of interesting, and we'll see if there are more layers to that Plup introduces. Great shield pressure option there from Mango. The nair doesn't really do too much. This is a concept that I actually really like that I'm seeing for Plup that I actually talked about when I live commentated this on my stream, is that Plup at low percent is doing these full hop nairs out of shield, which Armada has talked about, and it kind of allows you to disengage a bit easier than doing the short hop nairs out of shield. And at low percents, you're not going to be able to knock down with the nair regardless, so just disengaging is kind of like the thing that you want to be doing anyway. So doing full hop nair out of shield when the spacey is at low percent is a thing that Sheik could do pretty effectively. Oddly enough, doesn't get punished for the full hop, puts himself in the danger zone with an attempted, probably cross-up aerial, but it was done at a pretty bad timing, to be honest. Jab down smash this time instead of the jab grab. Again, kind of a predictable timing right there. Gets stuffed out by the back airs, messes up the tech skill. And a decently bad nair timing, but what Mango was trying to do here was just trying to attack out of this scramble situation. Sometimes against worse players, you can attack out of this momentum, and it's very surprising because they think that you're just getting sent away by this fair. But since you slide off, you're just immediately able to do this, but you do have some backwards momentum still. Sorry, I've been talking all day. So running at people with this nair generally works, but Plup very ready for it, right? Knows that Mango doesn't truly have enough time to do this, and not DIing away the down air is like a pretty noob mistake that I'm kind of surprised to see Mango do, but potentially he hasn't been playing against enough Sheiks that have been doing this to him. Gets out of the corner, just runs straight through, auto cancel back air, calls the timing from the ledge. Love the shine there. Would have loved to see a back air there, and I mean, this is what I was talking about when a lot of people bank on the tech chases on hitting down. This is something I was praising Mango for before when he did a back air right here, but instead this time going for a down air. That's not actually going to work out, right? So he almost loses his stock because of this combo choice. Shield to shield interaction, that's tough. Okay, jumping off the side plat, Mango able to take some risk. Just kind of spacing on each other, putting themselves in the scramble. Yeah, Plup, not an Omps attacker. Yeah, this is actually a decent mix-up for Mango. I think that if somebody has their double jump and they're able to double jump to the ledge, you have to make a read on what they're going to do. You can't cover everything, so I actually appreciate Mango going for this back air. And it actually looked kind of odd with the wave dash off. Most people will do this back air if they've already grabbed the ledge. So this timing and the visual cues involved are very good. I like that a lot for Mango. So this is actually going to be really interesting. Coming up here, we see, I'm pretty sure Plup just take the next 3 games. And the really interesting thing, too, is that Mango ends up going up on FD as his counter pick, which he did not counter pick in their pool set, but then manages to lose somehow, and then just takes it back to Yoshi's and then loses. So I'm interested to see where it all kind of starts falling apart. And interestingly enough, I don't even think that this stage in particular was necessarily hurting Mango in this set. Sometimes the side platforms can mess you up and it can stop you from doing a lot of lasers, but lasers in general not that important against Sheik as they are against like Peach or Fox or Marth. So, I mean, this stage isn't that bad for Falco. Grabbing the ledge here, you should be able to hit this air dodge pretty well. One really interesting thing that I do against this air dodge that I don't think anybody else does is I specifically time my down air for when they land, because they have 4 frames of landing lag right here, and you want to bounce them up with this down air. You don't want to hit them into the ground, because then it's very easy for them to just tech away or mistech and slide away. But if you bounce them off the ground, it forces them to Omps attack. Which is good enough for me. And a lot of times, if they have just pressed R, they're going to be locked out of their tech window regardless, so they actually can't tech the bounced up down air, which is really, really good for you. Obviously, you get a combo if they're at high percent. So, or I guess even if they're at low percent, depending on the timing of the down air. But yeah, that's kind of the concept. Mango should have been able to tell with the jump timing and everything like that. And he had to go for a read anyway and didn't quite catch it. Interesting back air just kind of works, but yeah. All right, Nair. So let's see, what was the corner pressure here with the invincibility? I just want to see this. So back air. Oh, interesting. He just wave dashed off back aired. Mistimed that right there. Double up tilt, Nair up tilt. He could have just done full hop back air immediately, but he wanted to get the reverse bear for whatever reason. I just want to check this out. Yeah, I think he could have just full hop aired right there. And like I said, the stage is actually working out for him. Those up tilts were really good, and then this up tilt as well was the stage aided him there. Coming down with a very lazy full hump fast fall down air. I mean, sometimes I feel like Mango does this as layers of conditioning, where he's like, well, you know, next time I'm gonna not fast fall when I do my down air. They're gonna try to whiff punish me, or I'm gonna come down with a laser or something like that. But a very nice reverse fair as well from Plup, and a good back air edge guard too. So that's tough, but great corner pressure from Plup. That's really been keeping him in the set so far. Love the ledge dash forward smash from that position. Oh, he actually baits the shield grab. I'm pretty sure here he gets messed up by the fountain side platform. This is kind of the first time we've really seen that come into play. See, he does the shield grab. Oh my god, that's so troll. That's okay. Not quite able to get to the ledge in time. Tech flub a little bit, right? Let me see this. I'm just interested to see how Plup is getting his openings. From so far, he's getting them off of mostly tech flubs and like scramble situations as well as corner pressure. But yeah, up tilt. We actually labbed this after this set on my stream, or maybe it wasn't after this set. It was after Plup versus Axe. You can actually shield drop within a 9-frame window to punish this up tilt on shield. So after the first hit, and after you're out of shield stun, you actually have 9 frames before the second hit would hit your shield. So yeah, Sheik is -9 here. So it's faster than you think it is, because the first one doesn't do a lot of damage, I'm pretty sure, because it doesn't do much shield stun. But it's easy to kind of get tripped up and not catch the timing on that. But it's something I suggest a lot of you guys should practice. Let me just see. How does he die off this? This is crazy. But this is the type of corner pressure stuff that I'm telling you that Plup is really getting a lot of openings off of. Yeah, shore up nair fair. Unfortunate. He covers the jump timing with the needle, though. Or the immediate timing with the needle. Oh, goodness. Okay, down air, up air. Really nice choice for Mango, to be honest. up tilt and then looks for the full hop, which is kind of what we saw the last time he did either a jab or an up tilt in the corner. But Mango full hops back instead of forward, which is really nice. A little adjustment from him. Not really able to actually combo this at this percent, by the way. Sheik should always be able to jump out of this. And a lot of Sheiks don't, which is why you see Mango still go for things like this. But yeah, Sheik just straight up jumping out. I really like this from Mango too, by the way. This is something that we don't see from a lot of other Falco players. When Sheik forward tilts the shield, you cannot react directly. You can wave dash out shine, I'm pretty sure. Maybe not on an extremely well-spaced forward tilt, but the only two options Sheik can really do to execution test you here are shield after the forward tilt or jab, and jab is generally not going to net that much, especially if you're wave dashing towards her and holding down because you want to shine. You're just going to take the jab and then shine regardless. But what Mango does a lot of the time after Sheik's forward tilt the shield is they see, oh, I forward tilted his shield, I have to shield in response. So what Mango does is that he builds that into shield pressure. You see that? Which is really good for Mango. Space aerial. Again, another sequence where the forward tilt is shielded, and Mango actually this time direct punishes with a down air out of shield, which is very, very nice, given the position and the percent. Attempts the wave dash off the platform down air. This is something that is like kind of anti-meta right now, and using the extra movement from the wave dash off is a bit tricky, but Plup actually just backing off and reacting to the situation very well. This is like similar to how I used to play the matchup and how I still kind of catch myself playing the matchup sometimes. Very antsy to get the next hit and kind of moving forward all the time in positions where you don't actually have the time to hit your opponent. And that could get you caught by a lot of good players like Swedish Light, Shroomed, and Plup that like really move out of the way and react very well. Corner pressure again with the back airs, empty short hops, jabs, forward tilts. It's really hard to get past Plup. He even messed up his tech skill, but still like corner pressure decently. Mango kind of threw himself back into the corner, which you don't love to see. And also, he's using the side platform very well to like maneuver around the short hop aerials from Falco. High side platform position is just going to be good for Sheik regardless. A decently bad side B. I don't actually know if Falco can sweet spot under the down tilt anyway. I feel like he can. He can't sweet spot under Marth's down tilt or like spacey down smash, but I think he might. I'm not sure. But regardless, not great DI, not a great recovery. Gets a little lucky on that down air. Let's see what we get. Yeah, jab into up tilt in the corner, catches the full hop out, I think is what we just saw, right? Mango was attempting to do the full hop out, yep, and then gets caught with the jab. Jab into up tilt, reaction tech chase. Like I'm saying, this corner pressure is very layered, and it's really good. It's all been on reaction so far. That was even on reaction, but didn't quite hit. Take laser forward tilt, like I was talking about before. If you guys want to be able to deal with take laser forward tilt, it's very whiff punishable. So you could do like laser dash back, dash in, down air. At a pretty set timing that's going to beat a lot of Sheiks doing take laser forward tilt. But you have to be very careful of them doing take laser shield if that's going to be the case. I love the recovery for Mango, but so much damage has already been tacked on. Remember when I was talking about how Sheik's neutral changes so much once you get like knockdowns from all of your hits, once they can't CC anymore? It's like, well, all Plup needs to do is like find one straight hit with like a big lingering hitbox. So there's the nair, and it's like, well, Mango's in the corner, Mango's off stage, Mango has to like struggle, big mix up, he double jumps instead of drifting to the ledge, and Plup is just able to wall him out with back airs. The corner pressure, amazing for Plup, the tech skill, amazing for Plup, got a lot of tech chases going, very consistent with the way he's tacking on damage, and his edge guards have been very, very good. I think that there's only been a couple drops, like a mistimed fair, and a couple of other things, but he's closing out edge guards. So I like to see this pick for Mango. It doesn't feel very Mango-esque to me to see him pick this stage, but I think apparently he talked about how he should have picked FD in their pools set, and he actually did it. And I thought it was going extremely well. So I'm surprised he loses this match, but I'm interested to see how it happens. So corner pressure situation again, full hop nair at the lower percents. It's also really difficult to tell the difference between Sheik full hop and short hop nair. Mango tech flub here is what actually led to this. I'm pretty sure shot the laser in the wrong direction. Yep, and it actually didn't even come out, and then just got caught by a stray boost grab. Back air, this is what I'm talking about. Instead of comboing down, comboing out. You see the forward smash, the emphasis on getting Sheik off stage, and he gets the stock for it. This is perfect play. I love it. So outside of the missed tech skill, he's been playing this stock very, very well. Take laser dash attack, assuming he was trying to nair. He actually caught the jump there with this down air. That's one of the really interesting things, is that if people don't actually do their jump quickly enough, sometimes you can catch their jump when they're doing this, and then they're just effed, right? But Mango was like, he had so much hang time there that there was no reason that should have really happened. But this turns into a big combo because the lack of defense from Plup there. And I think he was a little too greedy with Sheik without a jump. When Sheik doesn't have a jump, especially on FD, you can really bully her in the air and push her out and out and out. And then if she has no jump off stage, you can essentially make her poof back onto stage and just do the regular get up and then pile on either a ton of damage or go for another edge guard. So yeah, a lot of times here, I want to try to explain this concept a little bit better than what I was talking about. So if you can get Sheik to be in the end lag of her up B on the stage, like if you can combo her out and out and out, and then you regular get up as she's like poofing onto the stage, you either get a free up tilt or a late down air or a shine, whatever big combo starter you want. So a lot of times, instead of going for like the pillar combos that aren't really like that real, or going for like read tech chases that like are never going to be real because you can't reaction tech chase Sheik. Instead of doing those things at the percents where it doesn't even matter, and trying to keep the combo going in kind of a fake way, combo Sheik outward until you get a big meaningful combo starter by abusing the edge guards. That's really, really important. And I think it's really it's something that a lot of Falcos do incorrectly, because essentially every other character you want to combo down in a lot of those situations. Sometimes you don't want to combo Marth that way. But yeah, a lot of times like against Fox, you're going to be hitting them down a ton. Calling out the double jump timing right there. Down air. Nice. Yeah, Plup, again, not an OMS attacker, likes to hold in. This could be an adjustment for Mango after we saw him hold in on the forward smashes and the back airs from before. But if you hold in on the down air, it's just a double down air situation. So that was nice by Mango. Run up tilt. Mango tries to get through it, but doesn't really go at the right timing. But this has been like fantastic Falco versus Sheik FD play so far. So I'm so surprised. Take laser down tilt. So surprised to see, and again, a great edge guard from Plup. It's just all kind of the same things. I don't know how this goes wrong. Catches him out. So one thing that's kind of, this is how PP used to play the matchup a lot, is calling out Sheik's jump timings with Nair. And getting on the backside of the shield, it was kind of obvious that was going to happen. Using the full hops, late laser shine on shield. That down air, okay. Almost never do you want to be actually using down air to get your combo starters unless your opponent is like crouch canceling or trying to hold down a bunch. Nair is better on shield. A lot of times Nair, if you hit somebody out of the air, is just going to be a better combo starter, because like that right there, you actually hit somebody into the ground and they could just tech immediately. You don't actually get a combo, you get a tech chase. And although it kind of worked out right there, it was really unfortunate that he didn't Nair instead. So a lot of times you want to just be approaching with Nair. I would say way more often than you think, you should be approaching with Nair instead of down air. And what a great edge guard by Plup here. Threatening a ton, putting himself in a lot of reactable situations. Mango not doing the cleanest of recoveries, but I mean, great job by Plup there. Mango getting really antsy to finish off the stock, but Plup, again, waiting at a spacing where he's outside of the immediate threat range. When Mango attacks in the scramble, Plup is waiting and gets the opening. Let me just see. How did Mango get out of this situation? Because he got grabbed, right? Yep, grab. Oh, misses dash probably. Nice pressure sequence. Nice crouch tech chase. Love it. Good stuff. I don't know how people don't DI this forward smash correctly, by the way. I was just talking about this on my stream. Yeah, let me just show you guys. Okay, so if you're gonna roll in this direction, what are you afraid of that you're holding out for? Unless they're just people are probably autopiloting and just holding the direction in which they teched, but you should never do that unless it's like still the correct decision. But like, if you're holding away, it would be good if Mango dash back out of crouch down aired or something, but I have never once seen Mango ever dash back out of crouch down air in this situation. So like he only forward smashes when, so as soon as you tech roll to the left right here and you see him crouching, you know he's going to forward smash. So you can actually just read it and it would be fine, but you can actually react to the forward smash. Takes 12 frames to actually come over here and hit. And on top of that, your DI isn't read until either the last frame or the second to last frame. I haven't seen the Kadano video in too long. Your trajectory DI isn't read until the second to last frame or the last frame of hit lag, so you have to go through all of the hit lag. And since Falco forward smash does a lot of damage, there's enough hit lag to actually make this forward smash reactable. But like people just die off of it. It's crazy. There's no reason anybody should die from that. Mango calling out, or Plup calling out the full hop because Mango probably afraid of the up tilts from before. Love the backwards jumps over the lasers here from Plup. Really good, good job. And like I was talking about before, Mango not directly kind of dealing with the jumps as well as he could be. Yeah, just tries to go aggressive with a laser right there. Plup just able to jump directly out of it. I would have loved to see like two standing lasers in place. Not standing lasers, two lasers in place for Mango as opposed to the approaching laser from before. Nice timing there. This was incredible by Plup. This is something that Plup and Shroom do a lot. Is they call backwards movement with this after the fadeaways with wave dash forward tilt. Or wave dash forward down smash. They are both really good at doing that. And what incredible edge guarding from Plup. Really, really, really good stuff. Okay, Plup above him comes down with the nair, but Mango not actually getting thrown off balance. It's good. Double roll away. Good spacing on the shield. But again, Mango not spacing correctly out of the jumps, right? So he down airs, Plup jumps, but he just tries to jump straight in, right? I would have loved to see Mango be a little bit more patient with the dash dances, see the nair happening, and then just react and then punish it like I was talking about before. Okay. Power shield. I don't love the double jumps for Mango right now. Oh my god. That has to be a missed input or something, right? Like he was trying to fast fall there, but he got like vertical snapback or something. Oh god, that was really bad. And then missed the wave dash. So there's a few execution flubs right now that are handing Plup the openings. Yep. And is this really... Okay, Nair gets him off stage, puts him in the corner. And what have we seen? Plup is playing to his win conditions. This is so good from Plup, is that Plup doesn't say like, oh, I'm just going to keep reaction tech chasing you. He's like, well, I want to hit you out into the corner because that's where I'm winning the match. I'm corner pressuring and I'm edge guarding really well, so I'm going to set that situation up for myself. He's setting himself up for victory. Calls out the roll. Mango, another tech flub. Yeah, so it's like tech flub on tech flub on tech flub on tech flub in the clutch for Mango, which is decently rare, I will say. But man, he honestly threw that match away with some really good clutch reaction tech chasing and good positioning from Plup. So that was interesting. But yeah, really, honestly, I don't think that Plup outplayed him in that last stock as much as it was Mango panicking and Mango messing up execution, which is uncharacteristic. Okay, standing off center, like I was talking about before. See, like that situation where like he's gonna be on the ground, this could potentially be a situation where like you down air up tilt, right? Calling out the double jumps with the forward smash, regular get up. This is what I was talking about, comboing outwards. Okay, again, this is exactly, he poofs onto stage, you do the regular get up. Now, instead of having to set up this big combo and this big guess with a down air before this or something, or hitting them downwards all the time, you push them outwards with these back airs, these forward tilts, these forward smashes, forward throws, things like that. And then you just get the combo starter right here. And then you just get a giant combo if you want it. Mango went for the DI read on the Shine to Shine, which he did to Amsa earlier in the tournament. Doesn't quite work on Plup, but that's okay. Mango tried to call the timing. Very similar to calling a jump timing. He's calling the timing to the drop down on the platform. But Plup, all of these top players are starting to wave dash off of platforms again, which I really like to see because I'm doing it myself as well because I think it's really, really good in combination with shield dropping. So Mango trying to call out the shield drop timing, but doesn't work out. And even if he did, he should have 100% naired. No reason to down it right there. So not great for Mango. Execution testing again with that right there. Realizes he's in a bad spot, puts up a shield. This is what I was talking about before. I would have loved to see Mango back air here instead of the down air. He goes for the tech chase, and he's going to lose his stock for it. Well, he got thrown into the corner. So this is interesting for Plup too. Going for reads on tech chase is very interesting as Sheik, because you up smash here, it has less landing or end lag than it actually looks. So now Mango's playing out of the corner. So you either get big damage or you get corner position. So that's kind of an interesting thing about Sheik reading in the tech chases. Again, great edge guard for Plup. A little lazy for Mango. Okay, laser shine. I like it a lot. Not great execution for Plup there. Good stuff for Mango. Again, he's able to take these hits at low percent and know exactly what to do off of them. His ability to retain balance is so good. Back air, delayed grab, reaction tech chase. Misses the dash again, it looks like. Not sure. Okay, he has to play from off center, but he doesn't have a lead. He goes in with the nair. Doesn't catch him at a good timing. I think Plup was holding down as well. I'm going to look at that real quick. Was it right? It was before that, yeah. Yeah, he was holding down during the forward tilt. Really good from Plup to be ASDing down. Oh, calls out the double jump, but no real punish off of that. I think he could have lasered the come down right there. That's one of the really nice things about Yoshi's in this matchup and a lot of other matchups is that your up tilt and your back air shield poke a ton of the time. Here, let me just reverse so you guys can see this happening. Even against Sheik, her feet will stick out right there. Nice. Laser forward tilt sets up the edge guard. And like I said, going for a read, kind of poorly timed. I think he could have held onto the ledge right there, but that's okay. Side B from ledge, not a great sign, and Plup was very ready for it. And another closed out stock with a closed out edge guard. So corner pressure to edge guard to victory. Oh, man. Nice for Mango. Good pickup there, honestly. Now it's 2-2. We see corner pressure position. Plup not quite getting the grab he wanted. Good corner pressure for Mango. Tries to shove outwards again, but doesn't quite catch him. Plup just double jumps above. Nice. Good percent for Mango. Good sharking with the up tilt. Pushes out with the back air like I was talking about before. Pushes out with the nair like I was talking about before. But this is like just regular get up. You just regular get up here every time. Maybe he poofs onto the cloud or something, but like I don't think that was going to be the case. This is a regular get up and a half. You regular get up, you shine back air, and then great. It's great. This is very overcomplicated. There was no reason. Mango really didn't like necessarily deserve the stock off of doing this. That refresh was not a great idea. But catches Plup in the scramble with that down air. Double roll, Plup ready for it. It's very difficult to roll against Sheik out of the corner because they set themselves up to react to it very well. Okay, difficult for Mango now. He has so much percent on him that a lot of things are going to start knocking down like I was talking about before. Forward tilt, nairs, things like that. Yep. And again, full hop nair, the out of shield, sorry. Just wanted to look at this. Yeah, gets a couple reads there as well. That's just tough, right? His punish game is so good, and he had built up so much damage that he was able to get those kind of hits. Back air, grabbing the scramble, gets the read, gets the reaction. A couple reads here. This is like crazy fast scramble reaction. So scrambles are very important, and both of these guys have very good scramble defense, which I will talk about. Like, I guess it's hard to talk about, but they do very good things in the scramble, right? Like this is a get up attack, and then like Mango tries to put up a shield, but like Plup able to like attack at the correct angle. Man. And that's it, right? Yeah, this is wild from Plup. What a punish. This is all off of a shield poke fair coming from the ledge out of that scramble situation when he slid to the ledge from a get-up attack. It's like, I don't know exactly what to tell you guys from here. It's like, well, don't get up attack as Falco or something. Like, I can't tell you that. But it's not like, well, don't put up your shield against Sheik fair. It's like, well, no. But it's like, it's a very difficult thing to stay cognizant for. I think that the lesson learned in this situation here is that when you have Sheik on the ledge, you can't disrespect him that often. I think that Mango was hardcore disrespecting Plup off the ledge a lot of the time. Sometimes it was paying off, but like last stock, your tournament life is on the line. I don't know if you disrespect him there. You just put up your shield and hope they do something dumb. And he kind of did do something dumb, but it didn't matter. And then, yeah, Plup with 2 reads, which a lot of the time is all you really need to build up the amount of damage or send somebody off stage as either Fox, Sheik, Falco, Marth. A lot of really good characters only really need like 2 hard reads in order to like take a stock, especially as top players. So Plup gets this down air, then he gets the read on the tech roll in. But you have to imagine with all of these options that Plup is doing, how he'd be able to kind of counteract the counterplay, right? If Mango actually teched this and he rolled to the sides, it's like, well, Sheik has corner pressure position with her back turned at 40 and Falco's at 80. Like, well, I probably still win, right? And it's like, oh, I'm going to cover in and tech in place right here, because if he techs out, then, like, that's a fuck situation for him. Like, I get another corner pressure situation. Like, he's on side platform at 100. Like, yeah, so it's tough for Mango. His DI wasn't great there, I don't think, but I mean, like, it's a tough situation. I think that Mango kind of put himself in the corner too often for how good Plup's corner pressure was. I think also his recoveries could have been a little bit better, mixing up shortens with side B edge cancels, as well as doing some like low angled up Bs to the ledge probably could have helped a little bit as well. So not great recoveries, not great positioning when Mango would put himself in the corner. Also, the move choices from Mango, not necessarily great the entire time. I would have loved to see a little bit more nair the down air. I would have loved to see a little bit more grab from him. I know that he had been shine grabbing in the tournament quite a bit, but really didn't see it come out in this set. I did like when he was comboing outwards. I liked the sharking that he was doing with up airs, up tilts, timing things really well, getting a lot of damage on Plup. But Mango not refreshing his invincibility correctly a couple times, not just regular getting up when he could have done that a couple times as well. So it's like, well, Plup is closing out the stocks and Mango isn't. That's like the name of the game, right? They were essentially punishing just about as hard as each other on stage. But you saw when Plup was off stage, sometimes he'd come back and it wasn't the worst thing in the world. And sometimes he'd even get reversals off of it. When Mango was off stage, that was like nearly 100% conversion rate. I wonder if it was 100. It actually no, where there was like a couple where he messed up the fair timing, right? Man, that like closing out the stocks like that is incredibly important. I think Plup sees the value in that sort of thing and understands how to corner pressure Falco really well with jabs, up tilts, nairs, and is also able to disengage. One of the things that I don't talk about too much is top players being able to disengage from situations that they're either uncomfortable with or they are at a disadvantage in. So Plup doing a lot of rolls and full hop nairs out of shield made it really tough for Mango to get something started. And Mango kind of feeds off that sort of thing. So that's kind of my analysis of like what went wrong for Mango, some of the things that Mango did well, all of the things that Plup did well. I loved seeing Plup back in good form, but I hated seeing Mango lose. If you guys liked the video, make sure to subscribe. Give it a like. If you guys have any questions, comments, leave them down in the comment section below, and I'll try to get to them when I can. I appreciate you watching. I'll catch you all later. See ya.